Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I am so happy to be here to do a collective zodiac reading for you for the sign of Sagittarius. Let's get started and see what Spirit wants for you to know, okay? We're going to start off with the energy oracle to get some crowning energy, and then we will clarify with the tarot, okay? Remember, these readings are collective, they're general, so I pick up on a lot of different energies. If you would like a more specific reading, you can find my information in the description box. And Sagittarius, I hope that you're doing well. That was a lot. I am trying to keep it at three cards for the crowning energy. Crowning energy. Okay. So we have two out. Okay. Sagittarius, what's going on here? It looks like there's some things that you are keeping repressed, suppressed. Something that you want to say with the storm warning here and the throat chakra, the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel here. And then with the caring connections. There is something that is brewing inside of you, Sagittarius, that needs to come out in regards to certain connections in your life that mean a lot to you, it looks like. What's going on with Sagittarius here? Please clarify the storm warning. Okay. A lot of reflection, Sagittarius. A lot of reflection on things that, yeah. With the King of Swords in reverse, not a lot of things. The King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in the upright represents truth, clarity, very just. The King of Swords is very just. He seeks justice. He is justice. He is very honest and he's open. He communicates exactly what he needs to say, wants to say. He doesn't hold back. It is his main trait, his main characteristic is speaking his truth, and it's in the reverse. So I see a lot of contemplation, reflection. You may be focusing more on your money at this time as opposed to your connections, and that could be where you are. Okay, so this is what I heard. I heard where you may be coming up short. And so I feel like you're abundant in many areas of your life, but in your relationships, you're coming up short. And that's from your own perspective. I can see that here, that you're as you reflect upon your pentacles, you're wondering, okay, so this is great and this is fine and money's good, but what about these other things? And that's what I see here. There's just a lot of things that you have not said for some reason. Things that you wanted to give, but you held back for some reason. The cards have gone quiet. Here we go. Trying to gain a sense of direction. You do work a lot. Whoever I'm picking up on, you are a, wow, I was about to say workaholic. Now, you know, there's no judgment here. If this is your joy, if this is your passion, if this is something that you, it gives you a tremendous sense of accomplishment, again, with the joy, your passion. If you're focusing on things that fulfill you tremendously in every way, shape, and form, not just by way of gaining pentacles, then you're doing the right thing for yourself. But with the throat chakra here and the storm warning, or perhaps these are things that you've already expressed with the carrying connections here as the third crowning energy. seeing, you know, the things from your past that you gave your attention to, and, you know, I see that you're very successful. Either you have spoken some truth and it has evolved into your caring connections, or that's what's coming. There's just something brewing inside of you as far as verbalization, something that needs to come out, something that has come out. Please, give me more, please. It hasn't come out yet. It hasn't. It hasn't. We have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in the upright. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is the truth and the clarity. And this is in reverse. And so there's another energy here embodying the Queen of Swords that has spoken. Again, this could be for some of you, right? Some of you could be in this energy of it needs to come out, and some of you could be in this energy where it has. And there seems to be some kind of confusion. Sure, give me more on these carrying connections, please. Give me more on the carrying connections. I feel like yes. Okay, so it's community. I was wondering if these carrying connections were more like romantic. Are they familial? Are they friendships? Are they work partnerships? And it looks like with the community card or the Three of Cups, it looks like it's all the way around. I'm hearing like back burner, that perhaps you put your relationships on the back burner to focus more on your money. And you know, like to each their own. I'm not judging. It's just, I just feel like, or I see here with the cards, that this is some type of reflection that's going on here. As you know, some of you may be wondering, is this fulfilling to me? Have I left things to the wayside that would have been more fulfilling? With the Fool here and the Three of Cups, the Fool has taken a leap of faith. The Three of Cups are, you know, celebrations. It's very much like a unity type of card. It is get-togethers, gatherings. It looks like that's something you want to move more towards, Sagittarius. Yeah, with the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands is carrying burdens, shouldering burdens. Tens are also an ending. Perhaps this, whoa. Three of Pentacles, teamwork and collaboration, focusing more on your partnerships, focusing more on your relationships, focusing more on connections that mean something to you, nurturing them. There's something that needs to be spoken. Perhaps there's someone coming towards you that has something to say to you. Perhaps there's someone that you want to say something to, Sagittarius, here. I mean, the message is pretty clear with the storm warning, the throat chakra card, and then the carrying connections all in succession. So the cards speak for themselves. But that's what I'm picking up here. It's like something brewing inside of you, like you cannot contain it anymore. It's all positive, though. These cards are all in the upright. Yes, with the transform. Oh my God. Sagittarius, this is really good. If you can, whatever it is that you want that needs to come out of you, Sagittarius, allow, surrender and allow. This will lead to very fulfilling types of partnerships with the Death here, rebirth, death and rebirth. There's something in you that you've discovered that you want more from somewhere, from something more than just making money. You're successful in your own right. You've proven to yourself what you can accomplish. You're a hard worker, and that's noble and that's honorable. However, you might be feeling unfulfilled when it comes to your personal relationships. And, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles here, you know, those are those relationships, those connections, when you allow yourself to nurture them, to care for them, just like you have in your work, you gain big reward from that. And not just like in a selfish kind of a way, right? But when you nurture connections that are meaningful, that are deep, that are soul-based, there's much that comes from that. There's, you know, within that alignment, within that capacity of expansion because you are surrounded by like-minded people, and so much more can come from that. I see that you've spent a lot of time by yourself, or a lot of time just building your pentacle, going for your success, whatever that entails for you. But it does, it looks like the outcome of that has always been pentacles. And, what can I say? That's success. There's a huge component of success here, Sagittarius. You've proven that to yourself. I think I've said that a couple times already. However, the measure of success now, you're looking at your success and you're measuring it out, and you're like, okay, so I've done this, but what about this? And there's something with your throat chakra and your carrying connections that is really calling out to you. With the storm warning here, it's almost like it's becoming something of a stressor for you. Give me more on this storm warning, please, Spirit. How much time are we in? More on this storm warning before we close out the reading. This other deck. With the storm warning, please, Spirit. What is this one? Okay. Definitely King of Wands energy. Yes. Okay. You've been there, done that, Sagittarius. You're a warrior. You're a fighter. You're ambitious. You've proven yourself. Spirit is saying it's time to surrender and to focus on and manifest in the things that you really want. And with the King of Cups here in the succession, it's like, it's emotion-based. It's emotion-based. Create a whole new passionate beginning. And it was in divine timing while you were working on something. But now it's time to communicate something that you've been wanting to communicate for a while. I see with the Page of Swords here. This is an emotion-based reading for Sagittarius. Kudos, Sagittarius. You build your pentacle. It's very clear. But there's a lot more by way of, there's other ways to accumulate wealth in this life, and not just in the material world. Like there's something called the fifth dimension, and the fifth dimension is a spiritual world, and there's much to be gained within the spiritual world, and it actually helps one to navigate more efficiently through the third dimension, which is the dimension that we live in now, the touch, the sight, all the things that we see around us. The spiritual world is the feeling, is the emotion, is the soul, is the intuition. It's all of that. And when we dive into that through carrying connections, we just are so, it helps to expand us in ways that we didn't see by being solely submerged in the third dimension, in the 3D world. And there's so much more to be accumulated here, Sagittarius. But there's something that you need to express, and perhaps it's something you need to express to yourself. Perhaps it's having a more in-depth connection with yourself, with your fifth dimensional self, with your soul self, as opposed to your third dimensional self, because I feel like you are now seeking something that's deeper, that's higher. So there's some truth to be spoken first to yourself, and then at that point you'll know how to proceed. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this resonates. If so, please leave me a comment. I'd love to know. And let's pull one last card from the Power of Surrender, because there is an energy here of surrender, but let's see if there's a particular block that you may be experiencing. Surrender your need to always be right, Sagittarius. Let's see. Spirit, please. Let's gain some clarity from here. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. And in this card, there is it's two people talking, discussing, a man and a woman, a masculine and a feminine energy here. So apparently there's some communication that needs to take place here, Sagittarius. Dive deep within yourself, and you'll know which way to go. I have no doubt. I love you, Sagittarius. Please, if this video resonated, hit the like button, subscribe, do what you feel called to do, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time.